Okay, it's recording. We just recorded this, day 5, and it was a pretty good recording, really. But then we found out that it didn't actually record.
So we're doing this again for a second time, so this is going to be the super condensed version.
Yeah, it won't be nearly as interesting, I'm sure.
We were pretty fantastic on the last one. I'm sure that was our best performance yet, but it wasn't recording.
It was, actually. It was a good performance.
Yeah.
That we had done. Okay, yesterday, catch up. Not catch up, but catch up. There was a guy behind us, and he was kind of a special needs guy as we were waiting to get into the park. And when they give you your paper ticket, there's 3 different barcodes. It's not nearly as interesting when you say it all the second time.
That's very mellow, so I'll just explain it quickly.
Okay.
Trying to scan the barcodes, couldn't get him to scan. People in front of us couldn't, and he was freaking out behind us like, come on already, come on. So then they make it through, and then it's us, and we can't get it to scan, and he's completely freaking out at that point. Just let me in. Anyways, he finally got in, so that was good.
Finally got in. But yeah, so special kid.
Yeah,
really understand.
There was another ride that we went on where, not a ride, a show that we saw, and the explicit instructions from the staff member was, don't sit on the floor. So we walk in. Of course, everybody's tired, so what do they want to do right away? Sit on the floor. So this other guy and his family, he sits down, plops on the floor. A staff member comes over and says, don't sit on the floor. And he says, well, I'm tired. And the staff member's like, well, I'm tired too. So anyway, long story short, they kind of...
Yeah, they just ignored.
Each other. So that was yesterday. Today we went to Disney Hollywood Studios. First thing we bought was... A coat.
For 100 euros. Because 65 degrees here is very different than 65 degrees at home.
Yes.
I think because of the wind.
Yeah.
It's much colder.
And the second that the sun sets, it drops to like...
45.
Yeah. So super cold. So it wasn't because of poor planning on my part. So anyway.
No.
So then we went to Disney Hollywood Studios, which was actually a lot of fun. It was more fun than Disneyland.
Yes.
Disneyland yesterday was like all the same things, only leftovers. Like...
Yeah.
Like you're just not as... It's good, but you're not as excited about it.
Yeah, you kind of knew everything and... Yeah.
So this was fun. So we went on...
So we went on the Ratatouille ride first.
Mm-hmm.
And we found our first line. It was about 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. So that was kind of a shock. And the ride's very fun.
Yes, it's cute.
It's a lot like Spider-Man, but very mellow. Very mellow.
Way more mellow.
Yeah. And from there, we went to Tower of Terror, where we had to wait 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. And
we rode Tower of Terror 3 times in total. I think that was the only time we had to wait.
Yes.
And because since we knew it wasn't going to be there again, we really wanted to enjoy it. And that is our favorite ride. So
yeah. And we went on Rock and Roller Coaster, which was fun, but that's a one-time thing because otherwise you get a headache. And we saw some nice shows, Cinemagique and Mickey the Magician.
We alternated taking naps on the shows.
Yeah.
So at least one of us saw most of the show. Then we went on the tram tour.
Yeah, although you'd think Mickey the Magician had magic in it. It does not. It has singing and dancing, which was nice, but there's no magic.
Not so much.
The tram tour was pretty stupid.
Stop. It was not. It was cute.
It was pretty stupid.
It's hard because you're comparing it to Universal Studios, and like they have a lot to brag about, but I think apparently the only thing they have to brag about here in France is Dinotopia. They had some set pieces from Dinotopia.
Yeah.
They were very excited about that. Plus the tram tour was in French mostly, so
yeah.
But it was cute. But it was still a better day because it was new stuff and it was fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was nice to see new things.
And we had our favorite sandwich again, La Frenchie from Earl of Sandwich.
Best sandwich I've ever had.
Dad over-ordered, so we had to throw away half of his brownie bites because he could not finish them.
Mom was very concerned about the brownie bites.
Well, I thought we could bring them with in the park, but somebody didn't want to. So anyway, and here we are.
Yeah.
So, and I was going to have Dad pan in.
Oh, that's
close
right.
up.
Mom's subway injury.
It's looking better now. You probably
Oh,
won't be able to
it's still
see it on there.
recording.
Oh, okay. This is what happens when you get crushed in the subway doors.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. It's bad news.
Old German women will yell at you in France.
Yep. So.
Okay.
Okay. Love you, kids. We
Love
miss you.
you.
Love you, Mom and Dad.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.